it appeared. Oh, it's working. Working. Do a little post. Give that a little like. Hello, how is everybody? How is everybody? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for that. I'm just doing a quick check to see if there isn't any downloads going on, because I don't want there to be any downloads going on when I'm playing a game. Doesn't seem like there is. Let's just quick check Steam. No? Cool. Anyway, how is everybody? How is everyone doing in the couple of days you haven't seen me? I've been doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I've been, I may or may not have been constantly trying to figure out ways of saving Cassia without having to doom hundreds of people into eternal suffering. Couldn't figure one out, so we're just gonna go with the good old-fashioned, good old-fashioned trying, just going with the punches. I'm actually quite interested to see if it makes me any weaker. If it makes me any weaker, well then so be it. I don't remember where I think this was the last one we did. Yeah, because Cassia ain't here. This was me trying to figure it out, by the way. It didn't go well. Even if you try and be heavily aggressive and you try and make her get really angry, she still just becomes what I'm assuming, this is what I'm assuming happens. The Novator appears and goes, nah, I'm taking over. Coming to his senses at the corpse file. That's not a thing. Anything here I want to do? I don't think so. Right. I think this is where we left it. I'm just gonna quickly check to see if there's anything big I need to do. Missionaries were done. Got some trophies. What was this? Is this the one that I was trying to do here? No. I thought there was like a big one that I had started. This one. This gave me the really cool armor and all that stuff. Which is the next one that I want to do? I forget. I always do this. Oh, I did this one as well. They gave me the Watcher from Above. That I don't even think I'm using. But I don't think I'd use... I might have used all of these others, actually. Well, probably not the healing one, but... Which is the one that really makes me good friends with the Navy. That's the one I want. In the Navy. Where's the one that gives me that? I mean, I'll probably do this one as well. Right? I need holy ammunition, which I have no idea where I'd find something like that. I know that one of these planets is a holy planet, but for the life of me, I couldn't tell you what it was. Ooh, this one requires me to be an iconoclast. That's kind of cool. Rogue Trader gains 3 times iconoclast rank fellowship. So what, like 3 times 4? I mean, it's not huge, but if I don't have anything here to do, I'll do it. This is the one I want. I need Promethium and a Bastion, which is this. Oh, well then we're doing that, right? As soon as we get Promethium and we get a Bastion, then we can play some Overwatch, I guess. Nah, I guess. Is this one good? I mean, that's not bad. Here's the Penal Battalion. Okay, so which of these places does the holy guns? Where do I get my holy guns? Holy ammunition? Is that the one I needed? I thought it had a picture of a bullet, if I'm being completely honest. I need the Durisons to be really happy with me. Okay, let's have a look. Back to the bridge. Back to the bridge. Back to the bridge. We're doing a lot of this stuff because I think we're getting to the end of this act. Or at the very least a big part of this act. And that's why we're doing all these little things. I know it's not as fun to look at. It's literally just me scrolling through stuff, and because of my memory, it means we have to do it more than once. But it kind of needs to be done. You know, it needs to. We need to make sure that we're not going through this and we're missing anything. Just in the off chance I never play this again, which I think is unlikely, because I blimmin' love this game. I'd like to talk. Who are these people that hate me? You. Would you like a bunch of my stuff? That's not good enough. Damn. Who are these people? Oh, they're the righteous people. Fair enough. I bet you when I go up dogmatic, they'll love me. Anything else cool I can get here? Well, that's just better. Right? Yeah, that's just better. Are these better? It does more damage within a wide... Oh yeah, that's just better. What about this engine? That's just better as well. Cool. I love just going into that guy and going like, oh, what do they have? This is better, this is better, this is better. Let's turn all of them into yellow. Even though I don't even think I really use this stuff anymore, right? Okay, Cassia was never in a post. That's good. I feel so sad about Cassia. I've been thinking about who to have in my group, and I think obviously Jay is an obvious boom, a navigational insight. Jay is an obvious one to have as your like extra companion, obviously. Ooh, I just said I hadn't done a ship battle. Just on the off chance, and I know I think recently I've been saving a lot more than usual, but I don't want to be in a situation where that happens again. Do you remember what happened with the blimmin' ships near the end of Act 2? I'm not having that again. You are facing several Eldari scout ships. Ooh, persuasion is much less now, but yeah, let's negotiate. Speech is met with a torrent of abuse. There's too much even for your elucidator. Accuse her of betraying, right. Oh, they just left. That actually might have been worse for me. There's an argument to say I actually wanted to fight them, just to get some more stuff for the Navy to use. Yeah, I'll have one plasteel. Don't even bring it up. I know you're like, wait, it's just one plasteel. Why are you wasting... Why are you wasting it? I have 15 of them now, and there's yet to be a situation where I've actually cared about it. I want Promethium. What's the difference between this and this? Lord Captain, the United Corps of the Exploiters and the military force is ready to attack the heretics who took Euphrates II. The commanders recognize the Lord Inquisitor's sanction and agree to cede the rights of supreme command to you. They ask that you summon a council of war in order to establish the plan of attack. How should we respond? Summon them to the bridge. We will hold a council. Consider it done, your lordship. I will notify the commanders that you are ready to meet with them. I'm interested to see the different factions. There's a part of me, you see, for this thing that wants to bring the Space Marine just because there's Space Marines there, right? Just so that there might be unique dialogue. Oh, I don't even have Cassie that can tell me they're lying. What a shame. Can't tell me the colours that they're exuding. Greetings, Lord Captain. That's not Lord Captain. That's a quite old Mechanicus guy. The Opticon 22. The leader of the Explorator warriors appears on the bridge, and the bulkhead trembles beneath his metal gate. He has acquired a new set of fearsome armor since the last the two of you met, and his mechadendrites are now fitted with more formidable weapons of destruction. Unit Opticon 22 initiating identification official greeting procedure. Unlock the option of strategic data exchange. The Emperor's Angel who follows in his wake is clad in armor the color of a tempestuous ocean. Tempestuous ocean, yeah. You'll hear his voice, throaty, and brimming with untamed boldness and strength. Which one of you Huskarls is Wilbur von Valencia. I am Thorvald Ironhide, and I wish to see the mortal who will grant the honor of leading my pack into battle. Theobald Ironhide, you face Wilbur von Valencia. Theobald takes the measure of you and nods in satisfaction. I know the habits of a warrior when I see one. You are no indolent hajulk. A joke? Good. I give my approval. We will hunt the sorry heretics together. You haven't changed, Brother Theobald, uppity and brazen without measure, and you carry yourself on another's Drekar like it's your own. The wolf bursts into a booming laughter and bares his long fangs. Such is the breed of leaders, Ulfar. We stand out. 'Tis you ever lost who can't find his way when the sun is right over your head. Another explosion of Theobald's boisterous laughter drowns out Ulfar's stifled yet furious string of curses. Opticon 22, how did you go from overseeing logistics to commanding armies? This command promotion hierarchical status update was executed following the death, decommissioning, deconstruction of the ship teeth of the Rathgear. The fleet's war conclave was operating aboard that vessel. Unit Opticon 22 received premature rank promotion, modernization to Magus Dominus based on his existing catalogue of recorded combat engagements. May your service benefit from the updated protocols that were bestowed upon you, and the new analytical data that was entrusted to your elucidations. May the Omnissiah guide, operate this unit in his cause, mission, algorithm of service to him. Let us commence this war council. What good is another war council with a cog priest who knows not of the joys of battle, who cut off his parts and replaces them with augments to please his all-knowing master? He will propose again a cowardly plan unworthy of warriors, as is the custom of his brethren. Registering a show of impertinence data insufficiency in regards to the military craft eradication method of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Yeah, where's the third faction? Is this the third faction? Because I swear there was also the militar of the actual place. Are you having another fight, gentlemen? How predictable. A woman in power armor walks onto the bridge with an air of superiority around her. You remember seeing her before, in the retinue of Xavier Calcazar, when he barged into your chambers, after your Magna Assisio. Thank you for not starting without me, Acolyte Ashera, dispatched by the Lord Inquisitor to facilitate the operations on Euphas II. My privilege on this war council are those of an advisor. Heinrich and Ashara exchange glances, but do not say a word. You cannot help but notice the furrow that forms on the interrogator's forehead at the sight of his colleague. Shall we begin our war council, or shall we rather wait for the heretics to corrupt the planet completely? I need a complete report on the situation at the front. Euphrates 2 is a forge world. Manufactorums and extractums take up most of the surface upon corrupting them, disrupting the production algorithms. The heretics enhanced their ranks with possessed mechanisms and false, defective, traitorous Qatari, whose protocols were disfigured with indoctrinating scrap code. Our forces have secured minor footholds on the surface, but we were unable to deliver an effective blow to the headquarters operations center of the profaners in the Machine Cathedral at the heart of the Manufactorum Sigma S13. According to the available data, it is the common location of the arch-heretic termination target, the Dark Apostle, Aurelian the Cruel. We may be outnumbered. We may outnumber the enemy, but ours is a poor warband. All it has is the steel carls of the Omnissiah and the scantily trained serfs from across the expanse. While our foe is the detestable but nevertheless deadly putrid-hearted traitors from the ranks of the word-bearers, and their vessels protect the Machine Cathedral from orbit. Why have you still not commenced planetary assault? There is a conflict, critical error, categorical lack of understanding of the imperatives of this operation within our chain of command. Unit Theobald Ironhide is in favor of the strategy of mass destruction, which would constitute an unacceptable violation of the right of operations. Every square meter of the Manufactorum is sacred, of high production value. Which is why the Cogpriest is so intent on hindering and sabotaging our assault by refusing us forces and landing Wreckars. But Theobald Ironhide won't fight on the terms of priests. If my battle plan is rejected, the Omnissiah's servants can retake the planet themselves. Maybe they think their lives mean nothing compared to their precious cathedrals, but a wolf knows what his life is worth. Opticon 22, I must say my curiosity is piqued. The Explorators are hiding something on that planet, something you refuse to show to anyone and are now loath to destroy. What is it? The Tech Priest's vox creaks stubbornly. Request denied. The Omnissiah's mysterious procedures conducted on Euphrates 2 are to remain undisclosed, according to the protocol vow of preservation of the hallowed from the profane. This is why on Fenris we have the priests follow the warriors, not the other way around. The priests never think about the battle ahead, only their tenets and taboos. But a wolf must think of only of battle and his enemy's death, not about preserving cathedrals or counting the trophies that await him. Opticon 22, what do you propose our plan should be? Our strategic analyst points towards a full-scale assault as the optimal choice of action. The losses among the troops, insufficient personnel, laity, will be numerous, but will not exceed acceptable parameters. Replenishing such losses will be less arduous than restoring the damage that may otherwise come to the Manufactorum. Theobald, what would you do if you were in command of this operation? I would rain down vengeful skies upon the enemy. I would plough the land of Euphrates 2 with shells, shatter their defences, level the fortified towers, throw their hosts into disarray, and in that whirlwind of fury, I would lead my glorious pack to pave a path of blood for the Cog Carls. I have heard your opinions on this. Choose your strategy wisely. Not every day you get to heed the advice of a seasoned warrior, one chosen by the All-Father himself to bring death to the foes of humanity. Ishara, why are you here? The Lord Inquisitor entrusted me with the task of forging an alliance between the assembled fleet and the forces of the Cognizance fleet. Once the task is complete, I am to act as an observer and a special operative. And what are your responsibilities as a special operative? I'm afraid the Lord Inquisitor did not give me the authority to elaborate on this matter. Oh, no surprise in, there is no surprise in my heart. The Inquisition is, as always, too ashamed of its dark deeds to reveal them to honourable fighters. Theobald makes a show of spitting on the floor. Why did Calcazar choose you? I happen to have some experience with large-scale bloodshed, Rogue Trader. That, and I never fail to deliver results. What troops can you spare to reinforce our army? The militar force has already been transferred to Opticon 22. All I have left under my command is a tactical unit explicitly instructed to carry out the Lord Inquisitor's special assignments. I see. It's about time we moved on to discussing how we intend to kill the heretics. You two don't get along too well, do you? You read hearts like they're inscribed with runes, Wilbur. Theodore lets out a mocking chuckle. 'Tis true, my brothers and I grow tired of the cog priest and his naysay. For whatever reason, he thinks himself our lord. I concur with this settlement statement. Given that the military action, sacred purgation crusade, eradication procedure takes place on a world devoted to the machine guard. Unit Opticon 22 insists on his privileged status in the matter of strategic selection. Okay, so I'm gonna choose this one. Heresy runs rampant on Efreets 2, and you two would rather waste all your strength on bickering? Then you are nothing but fools. Theobald's face turns purple, but he cannot come up with a retort. Opticon 22 lowers his head repentantly and lets out a binaric trill. Neither of them can find the words to rebuff your pointed accusation. I shall now present to you the plan of our assault on Euphrates 2. I know I'm saying Euphrates wrong every time, but in a different way wrong every time. The first step is obvious. We eliminate the Machine Cathedral's orbital support. But what planetary assault strategy will you choose following the destruction of the enemy's Void Fleet? So I've got to think about this from how I would think about it, right? I'm trying to play a nice guy. So in general, I don't want as much losses to the troops. Which makes me think I want to go number 2. We begin by bombarding the enemy positions, then advance cautiously. We must conserve our troops. That feels like what I should go for. We will begin bombarding the enemy's position, then advancing cautiously. We must conserve our troops. Your plan bores me. This is not the Space Wolves' way of war, but such cowardly strategies are the limit of the Omnicide Cogcarls. Do you have my approval? My pack will do all that is asked of it, and stand at the vanguard of the assault. Until we meet on the field of battle, Wilbur. Theobald looks at Ulfar with a smirk. And I say the same to you, Ulfar Everlost. It's a pity your pack will not share in this glorious victory with us. Ulfar lets out a bestial grumble and says to you, that boisterous gift, Grishoff, talks too much about my pack. He knows where my brothers are, and I can smell it. Before we drive into the carnage, summon him to your ship and let me question him. I wish to hear what he knows, while he still hasn't lost his blathering tongue to the heretics. Strategy confirmed as optimal. Updating the Skitarii tactical programs, transmuting the units, general, blessing, authority for offensive action. The Lord Inquisitor will be delighted at the news that some semblance of order was established in the command. I wish you luck, Rogue Trader. How do I ask for that guy to come back? Do I talk with the Voxmaster guy? That feels like what you do, right? Hey, Voxmaster. Never mind. Next try. I'm going to talk to Ulfar. Hey, Ulfar. How you doing?
Let us raise our cups at Vater, in honor of deeds accomplished and in expectation of those yet to come.
I'm no way ever going to be able to replicate that. Let us raise our... You see, it's going weird. Inform Theobald that he is invited to board the ship.
I thank you, Vater.
You're welcome. Oh, he's brought a friend. And his cape's clipping. Theobald has not come alone, but with a young brother in arms. With a mocking glance at Ulfar, he bellows, Theobald Ironhide is here. Why have you summoned me, rogue trader? Speak to me! Ulfar's usual brash joviality has evaporated from his voice. Know you, Theobald, whither the path of battle has led my pack, the baleful howl? You haven't lost your pack, have you, Everlost? The young wolf's voice is strong and insolent, and richly melodic. He tilts his head in a mocking concern, watching Ulfar's complexion change to match the violent shade of his hair. You know where Ulfar's pack is now? Feasting with the Allfather in the Hall of Heroes, I reckon. Feasting with the Allfather in the Hall of Heroes, I reckon. With Mjord filling their horns to the brim as valor and loyalty did fill their hearts. Lies. Did you see their bodies? Which of the brothers will avow the truth of these words? Ironhide never lies. The young wolf's arm cuts through the air like an axe, and he angrily points at Ulfar. And you, Everlost, watch your tongue unless you want my dagger to deliver a penance of eternal silence upon you. God, I should have breathed halfway through that. No, we did not see their bodies, but we heard their ranting and raving, which can only lead to the jaws of Morkai. I would like to know more. I'd like to know the details. In the battle in which you, Everlost, Arnulf and Skadi were captured by the Xenos, the baleful Howl took prisoners of their own. Under torture, the captive Xenos gave up the star coordinates of where they would go to next. Some important meeting, it seems. The place was far away, deep in the uncharted region, where the servants of the Allfather have never ventured. And your brothers decided to go there. No navigator would dare lead them to the dark places, so your brothers seized a trading boat and voyaged there without a helmsman. So you abandoned them to their grueling march? Ulfar's voice dropped to a menacing rasp. Lower your hackles. I urged them not to throw away their lives in vain. Nothing but death could await them among those malevolent stars. We all came here to serve the Allfather and repay our blood debt, not to die for naught. Or have you forgotten that, Everlost? Why do you call Ulfar Everlost? You do not know? I'm not surprised. Brother Ulfar does not care for the moniker. He has had it since his early years in the chapter, when Ulfar underwent his trial of the Cup of the Wolfen. He took so much longer than the others that the rune priest gave him up for lost. Later, he received grievous wounds in raids that sent him into stasis sleep for a long time. Any time we would pay a visit to the baleful Howl, we would ask, where is Brother Ulfar? And he was always resting, and recently he went missing altogether, lost after an attack on Xenos. Theobald grins mockingly, his long fangs glinting, and forget not to tell of the dire curse that of yore was laid upon the mighty Ulfar. No good death for him is fated, only to one day be lost, bereft of glory and honor. Albert declaims the line so surrenderously and powerfully that the bulkheads begin to vibrate. And any who cross his path Any who cross his path, let him regale and gladly the proud warrior Halbert Blatherskite, singer of rumours and fine tatter of tall tales, for he has glimpsed no worthy deed in his short life. Ooh, what a comeback! Ulfa, what will you do with this knowledge? I will not test our friendship, Atvarther. I know that if I call upon you to go with me in search of my pack, I will be taking you away from important battles and the saving of your home. So I will go alone to seek my brothers, but I will not abandon you in your hour of need. I owe you. When we have defeated your enemies, I will leave you and follow the trail. That trail is bloody and has long since gone cold, Brother Ulfar. There is no need to add another body to its tally. As the leader of the Stormbiters, I call to our pack. Be a brother to us now. I call you to our pack. Be a brothers to us now. Ulfar gives the peaceable, smiling Theobald a penetrating look, his face darkening and his voice dropping low to a bestial snarl. Have you lost your mind, Theobald? Perhaps it is you who has lost his mind if you are daring to speak so insolently to Aya Ironhide. Albert's insinuating tone is dripping with some menace that even the drawing of a sword could not have made his threat any clearer. What makes you so certain they are dead? When the baleful howl was setting off, we exchanged gifts. Our pact runes. Every 10th watch, a priest cast the runes and saw what fate they revealed. 50 watches after the baleful howl left, the runes showed calamity. 60 watches after they left, death. Since then, the runes have been voiceless and their patterns hold no meaning. And that's it? The spirits deceive you. Your priest went a little soft in the head and forgot how to read his runes. And for that you give my pack up for the dead? You cowards. The runes do not lie, Ulfa. You know this. I am sorry about your brothers, but their fate is clear. Why do you want Ulfar to join your pack? He is our brother. He should not be left to wander the galaxy in the company of ordinary mortals or alone. Wolves are like sharp knives. We hone ourselves against each other. And without brothers, Ulfar will rust and grow dull. Be with us, Ulfar. We will take you in. Go to hell, Thorbold. They will take you in there. Your associate too often speaks when no one has addressed him. Theobald, your associate too often speaks when no one has addressed him. Giving you a disgruntled look, Theobald sternly cuts you off. When it concerns wolf matters, Albrecht will speak as if he wishes. Do not forget that we are the chosen warriors of the All-Father, Rogue Trader. Treat us like servants at your own peril. Ulfar's eyes flashed with fury. Stop there, Theobald. This mortal rescued me from captivity and proved his valor. I will not stand here and allow him to be disrespected. So you hold this mortal above your brothers? Being without a pack has turned you feral and stupid, Everlost. Look, this guy needs to get dealt with. And I can deal with him. Ulfar is right. He is loyal to his brothers. Stay out of wolf business, Rogue Trader. I will not reveal the coordinates of the place to which your brothers travelled. Respect your alpha, Ulfa. That is an order. You're too quick to call yourself my leader, Theobald. Go and bark commands at your pups. Who are you calling pup, Everlost? Unlike your pathetic pack, we will soon go into battle and accomplish great deeds. But you, coward that you are, want to shirk your duty. Ulfa and Halbert's roar merge into a single word. Duel. A duel is a fine thing. A harsh shout drowns out the two wolves, who are ready to lunge at one another. Quiet, both of you. Have forgotten where you are? Holmgang can only take place on solid ground, not on a boat. The void and the warp are treacherous and unfit to host a duel of the worthy. And secondly, I am your superior, Ulfar, and so I am not asking but ordering you to back up your chest beating with deeds. If the baleful Howl Pack is alive as you say, let it march with the Stormbiters in the assault of Euphrates II. Let it display the valor of the stories tell of. Let it display the valor all the stories tell of. Will you stand alone for all your brothers, or have you gotten soft? The wolf leader's tone may be threatening, but you notice a slight glint in his eyes. Ulfar, on the other hand, is growling furiously with no matching twinkle in his eyes. We'll see about that. I will prove the Stormbiters will never be a match for the baleful howl Advarta. I must be at your side when you depart for the assault. Promise you will grant me this honor. He's literally made my choice for me. Cool. I promise, Ulfar, we will march into battle together. If you prove that your words carry more weight than a battle axe, I will tell you where your brothers went. If you fail, you will submit. Theobald's lips curve into a superior smirk. I can take you and your whole pack easily. Not even a problem. And I'm not even like bigging myself up. I've fought word bearers before, and it was piss easy. He shot his friends mostly. We start the scan. We're going in. The road trader ship took its place in the center of the attack formation. The right flank was guarded by the sacred combat vessels of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and the left consists of the combined forces gathered by the Lord Inquisitor, headed by the frigate of the indomitable Space Wolves. The enemy deployed their ships in a wide arc in an attempt to surround the squadron, but the heretical plan was not meant to be. Theobald and Opticon 22 sent their detachments forward, tying up the enemy in combat and preserving the Lord Captain with the chance to deliver to the very heart of the enemy's position, where the flagship of these traitors to humanity await their final hour. Nice. Cool way in which you say it's a huge battle, but we're going to shrink it down to just your fight because, I mean, that makes sense, right? Come on. Thank you.
I make them regret ever crossing our path.
Wait, is it just one frigate? Oh, but it's a big frigate. I mean, here's hoping... God, that doesn't even look like it's moving. Oh, it wasn't moving. Fair enough. Don't shoot me with the big cannon. I think I just die if you shoot me with the big cannon. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. That's fine. They're not shooting me. Right. How do I do this? How do I fight you while still keeping myself in a place that's fine? If I move to... Let me have a look at this one. So I'm not going to be able to get a shot off there. I think I'm just going to have to go full steam ahead.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
I think by the way, I think I mentioned this before. I've only now figured out how the armor works and that the armor appears here when you hover over. I was just guessing how much energy I would have in most cases.
Fire at will.
Bang. Second one.
Lance batteries.
Bang. Oh, nice. We've penetrated the shield. That's pretty huge. If I move to here,
engage the engines.
I can take a pot shot at this guy. I don't think that's done much. Oh, I could have taken a shot at that guy as well. Oh, that was a huge mistake. I've made a huge mistake here. But I could do this. No, I can't. It's too big. That's probably fine then. Don't go in the warp. Okay. Go in the warp. Don't go in the second warp. Okay, well, he's dead.
Target destruction confirmed. Praise the Omnissiah.
Okay, their AI needs to be blowing improved. Wait, he didn't move? At all? Well, I guess I don't move then. Imperium Storm. Hey, no, that actually did a decent amount of damage.
With the force of a supernova.
How come it's... Okay, I'm penetrating some of the shield, but I haven't gotten rid of
Launch
a whole
battery
shield.
fully.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was like, why was it not allowing me to do that? How's my shield looking? Perfectly fine. Cool. I'll one-on-one a Blasphemous Styx class. If this is all it's gonna do, then I'm fine. It's about half health. This is getting slightly worrying, but it's not bad. That's saying 91. I said 71. 57 is still probably good. I'm definitely gonna misclick there. Wait, I can do it again? I don't understand how these abilities work.
We broke their shield. Now break their spirit.
Right. We've broken their shields. Time to break
With
their
the force
spirit.
of a supernova.
Look at this damage now.
Fire at will.
It's making a fair amount of... If I had upped my my ramming, I'd probably start ramming right about now. Ooh, they're breaking through my shield now. I'll up my shield on next turn. I think I survive until then. Let's take a pot shot at these guys.
Salvo!
Anyone we kill means one less shot at us. Nice, that's 2 less shots at us. Take a nice little shot at this
With the
Blasphemous
force of a
class.
supernova.
They're getting a bit too huddled up for me to actually be able to see
Fire
half
at
the
will.
time.
Already dead?
Boom.
Pathetic ashlards.
I can now move, which is cool. So we're gonna drop a missile. Missiles are useless actually. I don't think the missiles matter here. We're gonna move up to here. Can I move up to there? Can I not move up to right here? No? Okay.
Make every shot count.
They're dead. Move to this
Helmsman,
side.
take
Wait, I
us
have
in.
another one of these? This is insane. Boom, we win.
Another battle won. On to the next one.
Goddamn right, it's on to the next one. I haven't even got to rank 10 on this yet. What's the upgrade I want? Is there any of these I actually want? Sure. And then I don't want boarding party. I don't think this one matters. Scans the area. Well, it's in such a position. Duration is increased by 35. Okay. That's pretty decent, right? Now we attack the actual place. A general once said that all wars are fundamentally the same. War never changes. That's what you want to say. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Grok shit. That general has not witnessed the events of Euphrates II. Rogue Trader Wilberon Valencia was the supreme commander in that battle. A man of iron will, unfaltering, unshakable. I served in his personal enforcer guard. Back then, just another cocky kid who thought that he was an expert soldier. The Emperor was gracious to me. He gave me a chance to realize just how wrong I was. Most of my comrades didn't get a chance like that. Get a chance like that. What? When did this happen? Okay, cool. The shuttle would have blocked out the sun if you could see it through the smoke of the Manufactorum city of Sigma S13. At its heart stood the Machine Cathedral, our primary objective. The Lord Captain showed us mercy by having the landing zone bombarded from orbit. All the shuttles carrying troops and, more importantly, precious vehicles reached their destination. Daunted by our number, numbers, the enemy withdrew. That was the perfect moment for a decisive attack. With an armoured vehicle force of this size, we had the upper hand. Upon descending from orbit, Sister Argenta inspired the troops with the very first notes of her prayer. Her singing was the Emperor's voice commanding us to fight without any regard for our own life. After rousing the soldiers to launch a daring raid, she quickly captured one of the heretic commanders. That was when we heard a starkly different voice from the Sister of Battle. Trembling with fury, she personally interrogated the miscreant, pulling one poisoned confession after another out of him. Once she was done, the world was purged of his impure breath, as she was the one wielding the flamer. The sight of that heretic writhing in flames was imprinted upon my memories, shining a light on the cruel darkness of our immediate future, like a brilliant beacon. In the command center, the Lord Captain ordered his generals to proceed with caution with the support of the comprehensive area reconnaissance. We were commanded to prepare our auspexes and commence the assault. We consigned our lives to the small green vid screen and their machine spirits. Whenever we avoided another one of the enemy's traps and ambushes, we would then voxcast the coordinates to the artillery gunners, while our comrades rained thunder and lightning upon the heads of those skulking Horsens. We gave the Emperor's peace to the rest, making slow but steady progress towards the city walls. Pushing through the ruins of sacred workshops, we looked with awe upon machines that up until that point had remained forbidden to the eyes of the laity. There were palaces of incredible and frightening technology, void ship assembling halls, alchemical atriums, sacred arsenals, generators producing invisible fields, unsettling the mind, and scriptures containing knowledge of horrors best left undiscovered. In one of the chemical chapels, we came upon a shipment of cisterns containing hallucinogenic gas. The tech priests protest that the substance was not designed for warfare, that it was created for higher rituals, but the officer wasted no time pumping our artillery shells full of that gas. At last we reached the gates of dock MU-514, the threshold of the metal nightmare that was the Manufactorum Sigma S-13. However, the initial attempts to storm the dock shattered against the enemy's defences. Majos Dominus Opticon 22 proposed a tech sabotage. He could send small Skitarii units behind the enemy lines and have them subdue the spirits of the arena's defense systems. Theobald, the fierce leader of the Space Wolves, proposed to send infiltrators beyond the walls to kill enemy officers and weaken the dock's defenses. The Lord Captain ordered to Why is this an intelligence 5 and I'm the best at it? We could do this. Proceed with the tech sabotage. I was part of the escort for one of the tech priest crews that broke into the dock to carry out the sabotage mission. It's one thing to watch a technomat wave a sensor over a cogiter on a cargo deck, but it's another to observe sacred tech rituals being performed under a hail of bullets and carpet bombings. Their Biheric prayers, decryption litanies, and blessed crypto purification viruses did their work. Every turret in the vicinity instantly turned on the traitors, and the dock filled with gunfire and screams. When the silence fell, the gates opened before us. It took us many days to break through the metal heart of the Manufactorum. On the third week of the assault, the vanguard was halted and swept away by the salvo of plasma macro cannons. Scoring every cannon of sacred engineering, the heretic had placed the hull of an unfinished void cruiser on tread several kilometers long. This leviathan of adamantine and plasteel barred our way. Logis Opticon 22 insists that we retake the sacred machine for the vessel and have been in the making for many decades, and its destruction would mean a great tragedy for the Imperium. It came as a surprise to all when Space Wolf Theobald supported the Magus Dominus after the Lord Captain had reconciled him with the Explorator leader. Theobald has tamed his pride and spoken in favor of the Tech Priest's cause of liberating the noble machine. 75%, 42%. I have to take the 75% chance. Ooh, let's do send scouts to assess. The Lord Captain sent scouts to assess the fearsome weapon. The sight was both terrifying and mesmerizing. A majestic cathedral that was designed to cut through the void was instead resting on treads of a size that staggered the imagination. Those treads were grinding buildings into dust, and the ship's heavy cannons were incinerating enemy tank formations. How could mere mortals hope to defeat a behemoth like that? Gotta take the best chances. Nice. Having the sacred machines on our side could have given our offensive a sizable edge. Our orders were to get a landing force to the cruiser's bridge and escort the engine seers to the main cogitator. Our shuttles used the turret's blind spot to deploy elite troops on board the cruiser. While they were engaged with the shrieking heretics, the engine seer reasoned with the machine spirit of the main cogitator and initiated the blessed purgation protocol on the inner decks. It took us 3 days to drag every last cultist corpse out the compartments. Slipping on pools of blood mixed with sacred unguents, we made it to the machine cathedral, a gargantuan hall breathing with the flames of thousands of a thousand furnaces, the last bastion of the enemy army. That was where I first faced the word bearers, betrayers of humanity and unworthy sons of the Emperor. What could we, mere humans, possibly do to match their unholy bestial rage? The Lord Captain devised a plan that placed the Space Wolves at the forefront of our attack. The Emperor's angels themselves led the charge that day. Magnificent in their rage, they forged a path for us to follow, and even the appalling champions of the arch-enemy could not stop them. While we distracted the enemy with suppressive fire and a hail of grenades, our unyielding leaders charged the world bearers and tore them to pieces. We were the anvil of his wrath, and they were the hammers. And that's when it came. Doom Scream. An ancient and bloodthirsty hellbrute, a merciless executioner forged from adamantine and ceramite. That single foe was repelling our assaults one after another, turning hundreds of soldiers into bloody pulp. For as long as that abomination lived, we had no hope of reaching the heart of the enemy citadel. The dire-eyed Theobald volunteered to track down and destroy that vile spawn, but fate had other things in store for him and his brothers. The Space Wolf pack were to be the first to storm the machine cathedral, and thus Magos Dominus Opticon 22 assembled a cohort of elite Scutari and said that he would locate and eliminate Doomscream. The soldiers were whispering that they were willing to activate the so-called Guaranteed Annihilation Protocol, a terrible and ominous rite that is as lethal to the enemy of the Omnissiah as it is to his faithful servants. Upon arriving at the front line, the Lord Captain questioned the survivors who had witnessed the ruin that Doomscream had wrought. Those lucky enough to have escaped with their lives had little to tell us. They remembered a terrible howl hanging in the air and a death machine impossibly quick for its size, dismembering people and crumbling tanks with its horrific manipulators. This enemy was ancient, devious, and utterly mad. The heretic's mind was clouded by rage and hatred. and his body was bound within a prison of metal and mutilated flesh. Upon arriving at the front line, the Lord Captain, 50% chance, gave his blessing to Opticon 22 in his suicide mission. Opticon 22 and his cohorts, their armor painted with black chrome, marched into the darkness of the Manufactorum in silence. Hours left, we heard chilling sounds of combat, and then a flash erupted from the depths of the sacred workshop. The Emperor's angel charged forth and found Doomscreen there, crippled but still alive, and routed the fiend. His bloodied pincers, ripped off by the devastating explosion, was presented to the Lord Captain as a trophy. The body of Opticon 22 was never found. It was disintegrated by the atomic charge he carried into battle. Such was the high price for the grave and humiliating wound that he and his tech comrades inflicted upon the unholy champion of the heretics. We chanted the name of the brave warrior of the code in our prayers. At last we reached the machine cathedral. We saw a yawning lift shaft left behind by a colossal land gnawing drill that has burrowed for kilometers into the depths of the planet. There, deep below, lied the last hiding place of the heretic leaders. Hundreds of grenades accompanied by the promise of swift judgment were hurled into the pit. Such was our righteous anger. The planetary assault was a resounding success. The enemy forces were shattered and broken. A small fraction remained in the machine cathedral, but the rest either had been destroyed or were destined to meet the same inevitable fate. The Lord Captain's retinue and the Space Wolf band delved into the shaft, heading towards the heart of their machine cathedral. We watched them leave with reverence in their eyes. We were setting up a perimeter around the entrance. We knew that the true outcome of the Battle of Euphrates II depended on them, and our fates were theirs to decide. I don't think that's true. I think even if we die here, you've got enough troops, and you've got Anita or whatever her name is to lead. Yeah, that's the group. If Ulfar didn't want to come, I probably would have brought like maybe the unsanctioned Psyker. Just because I think it adds a load of like uniqueness to the whole thing. If it summons a greater demon, it would be fun to see if I could fight it. I do wonder if they actually have greater demons in this, because I would love to fight a great unclean one. They're like one of my favorite demonic units. Okay. Apparently I had paused it. May the energies of the Imperium flow into the... Oh, may the gears resume turning. May the batteries be infused with the blessed poison of the... They're not... I wasn't quick enough. Those guys look awesome, by the way. I've never seen those before, but they look awesome. The giant clad in dark crimson armor is in the middle of a sinister litany, his words turning into a repulsive ethereal stench. And flakes of unworldly ice, he does not notice your presence. Hey, there's Kunrad, you're looking interesting. The same cannot be said of Kunrad Volkvir, who stands at his side. His completely mutated turquoise eyes flash upon seeing you. He flinches but remains silent, hesitant to interrupt the ritual. I have no chance. Your death will be a delightful addition to my triumph. No longer able to control his temper, Volkvir exclaims, "You did me a favor coming here. I would like to pass a few words to the late Theodora. Will you kindly grant me this request?" Silence! The giant's voice shakes the wall. Your witless attempts to insult one another are interrupting my prayer to the true gods. The sorcerer reluctantly turns his burning gaze upon you. You are the one who was so eager to meet me and your own demise. Rejoice, brother Twilight. Today you will become the new rogue trader. Brookvear's deformed features twist into a bloodthirsty smile. Yes, master. I will rectify my mistakes and reclaim what was stolen. The platform beneath the sorcerer's feet is a drilling machine. Is the drilling machine's massive tunneling shield. This mighty mechanism can gnaw through underground rock bunker bulkheads, reinforced with adamantine, or anything that may lurk in the planet's depth. The corrupted servants of the Deus Machinus scuttle around the heretic, muttering twisted prayers of ignition, in attempts to persuade the omniscient's majestic beast to awaken and rend the world's flesh. You must have been preoccupied with something profoundly important if you paid no heed to me obliterating your army. Death for the glory of the true gods is a blessed fate for any believers, so why would I rob them of it? Every martyr who perished in their name only empowered their reign. I was tasked with a different mission, to make the Cronus Expanse behold the sheer impotence of its most eminent protector. Once Calcazar's treasure has been stolen, his secret hoards plundered, and his name shamed, the dogs of the false emperor will see the truth. No one will protect them, no one will heed their pleas. Only by bowing to the masters of the Immaterium will they earn the right to live. And what is this treasure you covet so terribly? I will keep this from you so that you may perish in the darkness of ignorance. Pathetic. Your master didn't even tell you the reason why he sent you to face your death, and neither will I make this poison cup any easier to drink. If you're so confident in your victory, then what are these secrets for? Very well, kneel and pledge yourself to the true gods of the warp for the great revelation of a reward for the faithful. I doubt you intend to obey, but I still advise you against it. Of course, I wasn't going to. Do you have a name, or shall I simply refer to you as the heretic? You know my name well. I am Aurelian the Cruel, breaker of the misbelievers, truth speaker, triumph of fate, dark apostle of the blessed word-bearer legion. Kneel and offer a prayer of gratitude, for your death could not bear a worthier name. No more words, Theobald. We must stop him. The wolf lets out a chilling howl and his pack ready their weapons, acknowledging it as an unequivocal order to kill. With a solemn gesture of his hands, Aurelian thunders in fury. Let those who blaspheme against the true God beg forgiveness in vain. Let their lips be sealed, let their hands be severed, let their souls be reaped and scourged. Bring it on! To battle, wolves! I didn't hear the rest of it. Are we just gonna shoot them from above? Yeah, we are. What am I doing here? Why am I not shooting as well? I've got a sniper rifle. A glorious fight awaits. Take heed with the silvery-tongued traitor, for he is old, sly, and strong. But by the All-Father, the wolves will spill rivers of blood today. The horrific display of profane sorcery appears to have filled Theobald with joy and anticipation, rather than fear. Have you encountered Aurelian before? No, or else his head wouldn't still be hanging on his neck. But my pack have heard plenty about his strength and ignominious misdoings. One can see the evidence of his malefication all across the Cronus Expanse, like bear tracks upon fresh snow. We stalked him and looked for a chance to clamp our jaws around his throat, but the craven knows well how to hide behind the backs of his heretical lackeys. What manner of witchcraft was he attempting back there? He wished to wake the tunneling behemoth. If you hunger for my thought, Aurelian is searching for something down below in the Manufactorum's deepest hall. My warriors destroyed the energy fount and silenced the drill, but the detestable Malefic still found a way to revive it with his heinous magics. I will deal with him. You are a brave one. You're not so easily deterred. Good. Then find a way to reach the tunneling platform, while we give the mangy sorcerer something to worry about. Theobald exchanges glances with his warriors, and you could swear they all smile in anticipation inside their helmets. Albrat, you stick to the original plan. Take 2 brothers and go after Doomscream. Our scouts report that he took refuge here in the depths, after being defeated in battle on the approach to the Machine Cathedral. I want you to take that unholy tin can that holds his traitorous brain back to Penrith. Good hunting. But maybe if I had succeeded on that roll, with the weapon skill roll, maybe I would have been able to have those 2 extra people. We won't fail you. The eager Space Marine lets out a hungering howl. Proudly tread the hunter's grim, in chase of a beast of steel and blood. Fangs bared, sharp in thirst of prey. Let glory cloak their mighty gait. Doomscream? He hides in this den? Step aside, Halbert. I will be the one to slay it. I will claim this quarry for the baleful howl. If Ulfar kills Doomscream, will that prove that the baleful howl lives? If it comes to pass, I will be the first to raise a cup to the proud name of this ferocious pack. Ulfar, we set out to hunt the beast. Do you seek to best me in hunting, Ulfar Everlost? None are faster or deadlier than the Stormbiters. We will see, young wolf. We will see. Luck be with you, warriors. Herald Russ. Wilbur. Herald Russ, Wilbur. They just disappeared. Cool. I'm going to take these goods, and then I'm going to spend all this time leveling up. Ballistic skills probably useful. This isn't right. Right? Oh, no, it's weapon skill I went into. Fair enough. None of these are useful. What's this? Each user's flash increases the doubt. No. Clenched teeth. That's not bad. Crowd kill. No. Defensive maneuvers. Maybe. Defensive stance. If it does not take attack this turn, no. You addition 3 damage to the enemies that have no allies and adjacent set. I like that. Enrage could be useful. I don't use charge as much. No. No, that's not as good. I don't like ones that require me to either be in one-on-one combat or be surrounded. I don't like optional things like that. What is this? Baleful Scar. I don't remember. I didn't fight him. I didn't choose the one to fight him. I mean, dash just seems very good for him because his movement isn't the best. I'm going to take dash. What do I want to do on you? I guess I want to show up your weapon skill, but I can't. So what are you the best at? Athletics? But we already have someone who's pretty good at athletics. You're good at carousing. Is there anyone better at carousing than you? Yes, significantly. You're pretty good at... You're pretty good at nothing, if we're being honest, compared to everybody else. So I guess we put more in carouse. Oh, this thing. I've got no idea what I want on him, actually. I guess he's got high deflection. So maybe there's a point to choosing the deflection one. Attention, Grievous Wounds. Enemies that have 0 protection or 0 armor against this attack suffer an additional. No. Perception and damage. I mean, this is not bad. I really don't know what to put on him. I like this, actually. Ignore deflection. What do I want here? Oh, that's kind of cool, but it's not useful for him now. That's not bad. Yeah, I like that. I like flash fire. And it's not bad on this guy still. Yeah, that's short ballistic skill. Yeah, could against with bleeding effect. I don't have a bleeding effect. I don't use a las weapon or a hammer. Trying to do this, you know. Enough bullets for everyone. Second attack in the turn. Second attack action in the turn deals an additional more damage. Has not suffered. No, no. Integrity? No. Muzzle velocity? Does increase damage, but no. I like that. He's not optimal. I'm not really sure what to do with him because I got him. I got him so late. I don't really know what to do with him. What do I want on you? Probably ballistic skill. Combat insight. Well, the operator's perception bonus is 10 or higher. They gain +1 AP and ignore enemy deflection. What? My perception bonus isn't 10 or higher though, so it's useless. But that seems great. By both an exploit and expose now. I don't really care about that stuff. Expose weakness. No, that's not good. That's not bad. I like that. What do I want in you? Probably toughness. You're as tough as a space marine, literally. This might not be bad actually. Just for not if I decide not to do any attacks. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put that as a maybe. Solid maybe. That's not bad either. When uses a single shot or a melee attack against a target, they gain 5 + 2 times. So it's 5 + 2 times toughness bonus, and that would be 5 + 16. So it'd be 21% extra armor if I've made an attack on you for 1 round. That seems good. Ballistic skill. Actually not as high as I kind of expected. Soldier's demolition instead of intelligence is used to determine additional damage dealt with ranged area attacks. Okay, that's not good, but cool that I could see where you go with her where she's like that. Well, this soldier has any no. No. Revelant Sword can be used after 2 kills. I think just taking that is not bad. What does this do? It increases my dodge to 104%. Is this better? No, this is probably better. I'm a big fan of passive effects because it means I don't have to think about them. She's pretty good at Fellowship. I want to up Fellowship a bit more. No, you're pretty good at this. Well, you see, you don't have all the abilities that I know that she had. That's not bad, actually. Equal to 9. This bonus that stacks, but half the stack round are lost each turn. That's not bad. I kind of don't mind that, actually. But I think this one's better, so I'm going to do this one. Now we're going to do a quick check. I know I'm doing too many checks, but I need to do this kind of stuff. Just on the off chance. Grants bonus to whenever an ally is affected by an ally's ability, they gain dodge. I mean, just having persuasion's pretty decent. I think I might just use this for persuasion. And I may as well just give her that, right? I don't think you're dogmatic, so that's useless. Quick check on me. Am I using that cool weapon that I got? I'm not even using it. You know? It says it's green, which implies that it's better, but I don't think it's better. Okay, what about you? Is there anything you can wear, you can use? See, this is the problem I've heard people say, is that he's kind of like... He's not useless, obviously, but he is in a situation where, like, it's pretty hard to get upgrades for him. So we're not going that way, because that's literally the way they just said. Or do we go that way?
I always keep my options open.
Control cogitator.
What do we have here?
Well, I mean, I can see that it's in there, but surely there's nothing here I can activate.
This is intriguing.
Why is the game paused? Oh, there's a huge bomb in there. Fair enough. Oh, there's a way of getting in there. I just don't know how to get in there.
I always have a backup plan.
None are better at searching.
Okay, so... What the heck is that the thing that we have to fight? Or is that just a scary... What is that? I mean, we move up to here. How is my formation, actually? Me? Let's do a slight change. I think that's probably better.
Keep your wits about you.
You can talk to them? Why would I... You know what? Why not? The fur. Oh. They're just standing there? The crowd of heretics fall to their knees and hold out their hands to you, pleading for mercy. Their leader, a heretic with worm-like tentacles stirring about in one of his eye sockets, howls blatantly out of his rocks. Wilbur von Valencia, conqueror of steel and smiter of true flesh, we initiate the capitulation protocol. Nowhere under this chrome firmament and leaden haze is there a cogitator array capable of designing a productive method of opposing you. Your indestructible legions have annihilated all who dared to stand in their way. No matter what we threw at you, it all turned to dust, which your servants then trampled into oil and soot. Our survivors are few. Mercy. We beg for mercy. Lay down your weapons and await your judgment. We will hold the tribunal once I am done here. One after another, the heretics hand in their weapons, like a congregation bringing gifts to a terrifying god whose stare alone could pulverize them. Perhaps for them, now that they've witnessed your tactical genius and unbridled might, that image isn't far from the truth. Nice. You're not going to attack me. That's handy. Are you guys also not going to attack me?
My armor could do with cleaning. You there, servant, see that it is done. I will reward you with a glorious saga for your diligence.
Firstly, I am not your servant. And secondly, of course, my Lord Ulfar, I will see to it. Just please, no sagas.
Ooh. I will get that after I probably kill
Rise
these
to the
people.
top. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Oh, is this the guy? Ooh-wee! Look at that guy. Oh, he looks cool. I should have saved. They sound like they're boosting his power. Ooh. No, that's just a Deviler. Oh, fair enough. I think these batteries might be potentially something I need to kill. Bunch of cultists probably are fine. Ulfar, you make your way here. Where do you go? Like, can't hide behind the thing we're probably going to destroy. So hide here. Ablard, my old buddy, old pal, you can move up to here. Argenta, you know what? You stay here as well. Cool. This is gonna hurt. Oh. Okay, I see the... I see.
Temporary setback.
I might die before I even get a turn. This is a problem, is that as soon as... If I don't get my... If I actually don't get my buffs up, this is what happens. Okay. Is there literally any point in me attacking this? I don't feel like there is, but also I need to get out of this area, so I kind of have to.
I am ready for whatever comes. Who, if not me?
Let's see how much damage I do. 38% chance. Oh, I've immediately made a mistake here.
I'll make it happen.
I missed. Let's try it again.
It's as good as done.
Hey. Endure. Get another attack off. Put a bleed on him. Never mind. Well, it was nice knowing Wilbur. He gets another turn. How's that fair? Who gave him 2 turns? I'm barely allowed 1. I can't even really move out of the area. Except unless I move back, I guess. Wait, have I screwed myself there? No, I'm good. I'm good.
At your beck and call.
Do this, we're gonna do this.
I will do my duty.
We're gonna move down to about here.
A tactically sound approach.
We're going to taunt you guys.
Indeed.
We're going to move to this.
At your beck and call.
Wait, am I in the range of this thing? I don't think I am. But if I am, there's nothing I can do about that.
Victory is imminent.
Oh, does he get a turn after all of my turns? If so, I'm screwed.
I move swiftly to strike.
Right, we're gonna do this.
If I must.
We're gonna do this.
I understand your intent.
We're going to we're going to put this thing on. And we're going to see if I can one-shot them. I might be able to. Let's just take this shot, though. You know what? Let's take a regular shot.
If it serves your cause. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Oh, what a shame.
This tedium is beneath me.
Watch it, you rusting, stinking sons of trolls!
Jesus. I understand that you're annoyed, but no need for that language. God, he gets a the fact he gets a turn every time I get a turn is kind of insane.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
I think if I had Argenta here, not Argenta, if I had Cassia also here, I actually think I have a good-ish chance of beating the these enemies. Just straight up beating them. As it is right now, I want to see what happens when you destroy these, but I can't in good consciousness take that shot. Can I take this shot? Probably not either. Maybe if I move to like here.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
It does 0 damage to them? Okay, I have to check to see how much this actually does.
Commands, I act.
Oh, it just does so little that it doesn't matter. That's not good. Okay. That's fair. I had to read its abilities and now I understand what I need to do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move. We're gonna move to about here. Then we're going to do this.
Doubt is for the weak.
And then we're going to do this. We'll do this again.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then, you know what, I'll do this.
Commands, I act.
Yeah, okay, every other turn.
A mere pain won't stop me.
I am slightly worried in the fact that I'm kind of used to using my healer, quote unquote, being Cassia,
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
and I don't have her anymore. I mean, she has Inspire still, which is good.
I can do that with the right incentive.
I can still do a decent amount here.
Don't
In
get too
this.
cocky.
Then we do this.
You've got a problem.
I think maybe I could have just not done take aim and instead done something else, and this probably would be fine. This is just the best shot to do, because if I miss one, I hit the other, you know?
I'll do it.
I really wish I had the ability to do this now. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, that's return. Then you get a shot. Misses again. Ulfar, you're gonna move here.
I challenge you, Danget. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
I could take a couple of pot shots at these dudes. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Well, it's better than shooting at that guy, right? I guess.
Wolves reign. Cubs play. The All-Father's worthy instrument.
Yeah. There's no... Can I charge him? No. This is kind of in the way. Can I kick that? No. I could run and gun. Move to about here.
Hunger for battle.
And then just do like this. There's a reason not to, right?
See how the
You reckon this kick will do anything?
so it shall be.
Hey, 14 damage is 14 damage. I realised that he doesn't have Endure. And will probably die because of that.
That's all you've got.
You doing this on purpose? God, I miss Cassia.
Fight like a pop.
I actually think I'm kind of screwed in this fight. And I don't think I would be if Cassia was still around.
Is that my blood?
Well, to say screwed is kind of like not technically true, but I think it's a lot harder. I'm going to choose an ally. I choose you. You are going to use the thing where you get to load a shot,
Will made manifest.
and you're just going to repeatedly shoot these until they're dead. Starting with this one.
Doubt is for the weak.
Actually, can you finish off any of these guys? Probably not. Just take a couple shots at this.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Like, I'm hoping that even if she's
Faith
missing these
without
shots,
deed is worthless.
they are also, like, hitting the one in the back, you know?
I'll see to it personally.
Endure has to happen. This has to happen. Well, I missed, so
I'll
this
make
can
it
happen.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Ooh, that actually did a not horrendous amount of damage. Is there any point in doing this? Not really. I mean, I wonder if these explode. I'm getting all my AP back and I'm doing that. I may as well start doing debuffs, right?
I'll see to it personally.
Start putting debuffs on this
It's
guy.
as good as done.
And then, yeah, let's do this.
You should feel honored to witness this.
We're going to move to about here. And we're going to proceed to attack this thing. And then proceed to attack it again.
I'll see to it personally.
3 damage is fine.
My saga is
Wait, that wasn't my turn. I still feel like I still had... I only did 2 attacks.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh, I can't even get rid of... Oh,
At your
such
beck
a
and call.
shame. It really is a shame about a lot of this stuff.
Indeed.
You reckon I can...
It will be done.
You reckon he'll actively hurt me now?
At your beck and call.
It does. It's working. It's working. Wait, that... I don't even think that hits me, but I'm gonna act as if it does.
Swift and silent.
'Cause I'm slightly worried that if I don't If I don't acknowledge that they're scary,
If I must.
I might die. I fucking miss Cassia. He was the backbone of my group. And Jay just doesn't have the heals that she does.
I deal death with my hands.
Maybe I can get her some of... If I had her from the beginning, maybe I could have gotten her some of those abilities. But I haven't gotten... I can't be asked to go through it and change everything. Which, you know, may come
If it
back to bite
serves your
me.
cause. Moving no more.
But... Oh, it's still working. That's my favourite. Oh no. That's bad. Is she gonna get hit by the big boom? Is she in range? Oh, she is. Oh, she is. Well, you have to give your turn to her now. That has to happen. Wait, are you overworked? Stunned. You're still stunned. And I can't give you a second turn. That's horrendous. That's actively horrendous.
You jest, surely.
How do I keep her alive? I guess I could put this on.
No.
Oh, I'm not within line of sight? Are you actually kidding me? What about here? Am I within line of sight now? I am.
I can do that with the right
You
incentive.
need to get every buff that I physically can give you. Does this boost their toughness? It technically does.
Me? Never in 1,000 sectors.
Okay.
Don't get too cocky.
Resolve might take a hit, but
Tell me, and it is done.
you're gonna take a pot shot at... Can you take a pot shot at anyone? You can, that thing. Can't put a thing on it. I can boost the damage though.
Understand your intent.
Let's just pot shot this guy away and hopefully he
Not
dies.
your Xenos pet more.
Okay, and then you switch. Anything I can shoot? I guess I could go for these. I could start taking pot shots at these. Do I want to give anyone an extra turn? That's a good point. I'd want to give Argenta an extra turn. But she's been stunned, and honestly, it might be her death. Do I give me an extra? Can't give me an extra turn. I gotta save that until I get Argenta. Can I still move? I can. Can I move into a spot where I can take a pot shot at? I can.
I know what
from
I'm
here.
doing, usually.
Okay. We're going to do this. That's the advantage. And then proceed to try and kill that guy.
Going somewhere?
Nice. That's pretty huge. Just keep missing me. Just keep missing me. We'll move to here. You know what? Maybe I use you because you can sprint.
None can do better than a warrior of the Old Father.
Do I just start taking pot shots at this thing instead? That probably is better actually in the scheme of things. I don't think that's good. The more I look at that, the more I feel like that just isn't good. How many shots is this supposed to do? I think it's supposed to do more than that. I didn't realize that reloading my gun did that. I mean, this is a free kit.
So it shall be.
And then we're gonna get another shot on this dude.
See how the wolf succeeds.
And then, do I even do an attack on this guy? How does this dude not have endure, by the way? That's what I find insane. You're not that tanky, mate.
So feel the icy bite of death.
Right. Argenta didn't take any damage?
I've faced worse than this.
My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
I think I'm better off leaving this area and dealing with... She's burning, she has that on, she's overexerted, sure. What's this? Okay. None of these... Okay, cool. Do you reckon it's worth me putting all my buffs on and then just leaving his place and just going after these things instead? I think that's probably better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this.
On it.
I'm gonna endure, and then I'm going to move to here. Oh, we didn't take an attack of opportunity on me. Interesting. I didn't know you couldn't do that on machines.
I'll make it happen.
Fair.
Who if not me?
You know what? I need to get closer to those things. So we're gonna do this,
I'll see to it personally.
and then why not?
I'll make it happen.
Ooh, that took 20 damage. This is why I'm gonna keep bringing it up. But having Cassia was very good, because Cassia would have healed him of all the burns.
Follow my lead. I will do my duty.
He would have healed her of all the burns and given him a bunch of temp wounds. And maybe he would be in a situation where this wouldn't be as bad.
Victory is imminent.
And Vanguard's ally around them. If I was nearer to you, I would slam dunk that ability. And you know what? You're gonna switch to this gun because, I mean, you may as well get a couple of pot shots off, right?
Indeed.
I don't trust it when it says 100%, by the way. We have to start shooting those things, right? We're playing this aggressive. We're playing this a lot more aggressive than we normally do with her. How are we? Oh, it's hidden behind the blooming thing. Where are this guy? Finish him off.
If I must. Another soul slips beyond the veil. This tedium is beneath me.
Yeah, put a thing on him. Shoot him with this thing, because I mean you've got a shot. You know, it could add up. It could do something. Ooh, what do I do here? I'm a bit... Oh.
It's nothing.
I am just really lucky that I am rolling pretty damn well on some of these things. Because if I wasn't, I'd be screwed, if I'm being completely honest.
As the
I
Emperor
wondered-
commands, I act.
I did wonder how I would be after losing Cassia.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous
I've,
fury.
I've put too much faith in Cassia. Don't get me wrong though. Fleming Argenta's still incredible. 12%? Thank
Doubt
you.
is for the weak.
And can you get a shot on this, you reckon? From there?
As
Probably,
the Emperor commands, I act.
right? 28% chance? Better than a 0% chance. Yeah, I don't think this thing's dodging.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice, that's actually really good.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And reload the gun, perfect. And let's
Power
use this.
resides in the will of the righteous.
Because why not? Because we're sitting here and we've got
Doubt is for the weak.
having that morale just really high. Kind of useless, except for the very specific things that want you to have morale. But they're rare.
Living
Move
on
up
the
to
edge.
here. Who can I take a shot at? I can take a shot at this guy? That's very surprising to me.
You've got a problem? I've got a price.
You reckon she's still overexerted? Ooh, she's not.
You jest, surely.
Okay.
I'd like to, but I can't.
I was jesting, of course. Surely.
Am I getting paid for this?
Of course you're getting paid. Paid in exposure. Right, that's good. That's good enough. Okay, I love having a free move when I do this,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
just to get a bit closer.
I'll
Yeah,
do it.
do it. Okay, the dude is now down like all of his armor. I may as well start taking pot shots at this guy while I'm here.
As the Emperor commands,
Because
I act.
this is just free attacks that I get.
This is unacceptable.
Wow.
I'll do
That
it.
was statistically unlikely. Linchpin. But loses half the resolve. I don't care too much about that. I think strong point on Ablard would have been good. But I'm too far away. I wish I was closer. Ooh, giving extra movement's not bad actually to get you into a
Don't
good
get too
spot.
cocky.
I'll move
The
you up to
enemies of
here.
the Emperor will be undone.
That's actually not too bad. And then like using the movement to get more movement up here. We do
Tell
press
me,
the
and
advantage,
it is done.
and then we
How
proceed.
about no?
Then we proceed to shoot this dude and kill.
You've got a problem, I've got a price.
Nice. Now it's just him and me. Which is still scary. Oh wait, no, I haven't destroyed. I have destroyed all of them. Never mind.
The fame-hungry come. Wolves
Take a couple of shots.
feel the icy bite of death.
Kick him one. 70 damage from that kick. Like that's nothing to scoff at, right? Hit him again.
My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
Thunder and ruin. Reload the gun. I should keep I need to keep remembering that when I do that,
to tough it out.
Did he hurt himself with that? Wait, did he hurt me with that? I don't remember that. I feel like I would have moved out of the way. Or at least have made a...
Catch my breath.
Oh, well, damn. This fire's adding up. And I can't get within range to attack him. Unless I charge. Which I will.
It's as good as done.
If we move this to here. Is this the one that I can use? It is one I can use. Okay. May as well do this.
The best defense is a good offense. On it.
No, the best defense is a good defense.
I'll make it happen.
Can I bleed this thing? Oh, can I have I'm gonna have a quick look at its abilities. I've got Destroyer one here, which is good. Every melee attack the character makes reduces the target's armor by 5%. So, does he have any armor? Is that... So the Bringer of... Destroyer's not getting affected here. What's Bringer of Doom? Is that something I'm doing? He's taking this. He's taking Burning. He's taking... He's staggered, apparently. I don't understand why there's only one instance of this, but I guess I've only shot him once. Interesting. Don't attack me. Ablard, come on, it's your one job. Move to here.
It will be
Go
done.
into a defensive stance. In fact, this is perfect time to do this.
No matter the cost.
For every attack he does now,
I will
if
do
I've
my
read
duty.
this correctly, will also get him an attack. And he gets an attack every other turn. I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't go after Wilbur. And then, you know
It
what,
will
put
be done.
Bulwark on, because he's probably gonna be shooting you. Oh shit, me taunting him actually
Weakness is hidden from my sight.
is actually probably a bad thing. And that uses all of my movement. I didn't realize that used movement. That just says it ends your current turn. It didn't say you lose your movement. Okay, Jay's gonna have to save me then. Which
I am
can
not your
happen, that's fine.
Xenos pet monkey. I understand your intent. Ancestors guide me.
We're just gonna have to repeatedly shoot him in the head, I guess.
If I must.
The reason I add that over penetration, even
This
though I don't
cheating
care
is
about it,
beneath
is because it guarantees. I think it guarantees a crit. Yeah. Don't shoot me. Okay, Ablard, I'm sorry I wasted your heroic action. Because I definitely did. Ooh, look at this. Do you reckon there's any chance I can
As
knock
the
him down?
Emperor
I have to
demands,
try,
I
right?
act.
What does this do? Any attack damage is increased by 1 for every attack made. Ah, now that makes sense. There's 15 stacks of that.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Look at that. Look at the damage. It's so good. You know what's funny is even if it doesn't count each of the individual attacks from this burst, it's still really good on her, sorry, because she just does so many burst attacks. In fact, she probably does more burst attacks than people do other regular attacks.
Doubt is for the weak.
God, she still is just sort of carrying. This is not the end. He just... What? He just made it so he had another turn? Another health bar? I mean, fair enough.
I've suffered worse.
Wow, he hit them. That's pretty impressive. Where's my move? You need
I
to
can
move,
do
move,
that
move.
with the right incentive.
Get up
Just
here.
designate a target.
In fact, I don't trust the AoE on this thing. You're gonna move to there. Jay, you're gonna move to about here. Because I said I just don't. The AoE feels like it's bigger than what they say the AoE is.
Am I getting paid for this?
Wait, am I able to buff you again? I think you're overexerted. You're not overexerted. Ooh, that's good.
Tell me, and it is done.
Have a buff to your damage again, and then go in round 2, Argenta. Not as good as round 1. It buffed its armor? That's annoying.
It's better to hunt alone than with you.
I'll do it.
Hey, you're not. Look, it wasn't supposed to hit you. It said on none of this that you were gonna
As
get
the
hit.
Emperor commands, I act.
It might have.
This is why I
Are
was
you
chosen.
really that incompetent?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Wait, did I hit your vet there? Look, this is 100% chance, and it doesn't say that I'm going to hit him.
You, my Emperor.
Look at this guy. Look at him. He's just destroyed. I feel like I maybe could have killed him if I had chosen the right thing. I mean, I may as well take the shot, right? Do I just choose like here?
The wolf is on the hunt.
I don't feel like there's a shot I can take that wouldn't hurt. That doesn't hurt anyone.
None can do. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. By the wolf's side, perish.
Let's kick him to death. Come on, let's do the kick to death.
Just need to tough it out.
That was easy. Well, I say easy. I actually had many situations there where I could have lost.
Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
You will perish for this affront.
You just keep going through it. Not me. Not me.
When Fenris is in battle, oceans bleed.
I just want this dude's loot.
Profit and a taste
You know
for
what?
adventure.
I guarantee it's not going to be an upgrade in any capacity. So what's the point in taking it?
I always
Why were they
keep
using
my
the rebel
options
sniper
open.
rifle that I would have initially been absolutely terrified? What is this? Every time the wearer deals a damage to an enemy with a ranged attack from range of health 5 or further. Okay. Compared to armor, and as long as the wearer perform both of these. No. Because he does that repeatedly. Hello, enslaved psyker. Cool. I thought there was a chance. Hey, Medicaid.
One and it's done.
Okay. I'm not going to be
Keep
able to
your
lore
wits
warp
about
you.
you.
I'm sorry. So there's that area that we went through. I don't think we went through here.
Let us not dawdle.
Ooh, disarm is law's warp. That's not good. My law warp is pretty bad.
A minor setback.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
What a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of expected that, if I'm being honest. My tech use is pretty decent now.
And done.
Hmm.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Wait, I saw that turn red. That's a bit
What do we
bullshit.
have here?
Okay, you.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. Nothing escapes my sight.
Oh, I hate this complex ritual that is this.
I better myself through my service.
You better yourself through explosions.
Duty prevails.
That's effectively what you're saying by doing this.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Here's the cogitator that I remember seeing. Okay, so I can now use the elevator.
I always have a backup plan.
Is that where I want to go? That's the cruel guy, but I don't want to fight the cruel. I want to fight
Keep your
Doomspeaker,
wits
right?
about you.
That's the destroy Doom's Scream. Cool. Prayer halls. And that's the main generator sanctum. I bet you he's there. I'm gonna bet on it being here. More so than it being
Let
there.
us not dawdle.
Are these swords any good? They're not bad swords. Why are they better than my auto-striking power sword? They got less parry. They do more damage than that one as well. Less penetration. Okay, we'll have a look at those. As a maybe. You know, it might be. It's just not as fancy as those weapons.
This is intriguing.
Might be the way to go. It really doesn't help that I've got no one who can use law warp.
Damn it. I mean, just bad luck.
What is this? Oh, I can't remove that. I'll take... You know what? I'll do the check.
Ah, what a shame. My pleasure.
Okay, so
Always
I
keep
got
your
that
eye on the
wound not from
prize.
failing the
What a
task,
peculiar thing.
but from accidentally going into it?
A minor setback.
Cogitator's screen flickers as if the systems is suffering a power failure. You reach out and touch the control panel, but quickly jerk your hand back. The device is coated in some sticky substance. No chance. See what the device is coated with. Cogitator's case is covered with scratched symbols and signs thickly smeared in a pungent, oily mass. You spot tiny bubbles emerging from the gleaming metal. Some as if the malodorous slime is seeping from the scratches like sweet oozes from pores on a human. Sweat oozes from pores on a human skin. Examine the log. Not only do you fail to examine the log, even accessing it is quite an ordeal. Any data projected to the blinking screen blurs and fades like images on a melting film. Check for the presence of data crypts. The data crypts are occupied. 2 of them appear to be melted beyond repair, but you might extract the third one without occurring data loss if you successfully deactivate the logical network of the machines itself. Sure. Spend a lot of time trying to establish a connection between the countless switches and reels on the compute control panel. and the twisted symbols floating on the glitchy screen. At last you managed to complete the logical network, tame the rampaging system, and force it to disengage the data crypt. Data stick key. Ooh. At the same moment, the cogitator releases a data stick previously hidden beneath a protective panel, and the device drops to the floor right in front of you. It looks like the logic key used to access additional cogitator reserves. It may fit other systems in this part of the planet. Cool.
I always keep my options open.
Okay.
I'll make an example out of you!
Let's see what we're dealing with. A couple volatile servitors, a couple more volatile servitors, a mad technomat, combat servitor, anything big and scary that I need to care about. Bunch of technomat. Okay, nothing incredibly scary. We're gonna play this a lot more. What's the word? Careful this time around. We're gonna have you two hiding behind these specific areas. Argenta, you can hide behind this. Jay, probably fine where you are. But Yvette, you can stay here. And then Ablard. Actually, Jay, you can move up one, and then Ablard goes here. That's probably fine. We're using the cover just so that we don't take a load of pot shots at the very, very start. I'm assuming volatile probably means it explodes. Which isn't great to hear. Yvette, I don't know what you can do, because there's so many other guys that get turns before you. But I think you have to move to like here.
I move as if unseen.
And then you probably want to be taking who's got the turn next? Any of them here? No. Okay, well then we're gonna put our prey on you. And we're going to take a pot shot with this.
I am not your zeal. Fortune favors the swift.
Then we're going to put this on you.
I understand your intent.
Then we're gonna buff. Then we're gonna buff. Then we're going to shoot this guy.
Ancestors guide me.
I am a bit annoyed that she can't kill them in one shot. And if I didn't like her character, I probably would just have gotten rid of her, if I'm being completely honest. Pretty open about the whole thing.
By faith.
I think I've said that before, though. Yeah, we'll do this.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
Then we're gonna do this to hopefully get another shot. Is it better to shoot these guys, or do we want to get rid of? We want to get rid of this permanently, right? Wow, I didn't get the permanent kill. Let's try this one more time.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, that's not good. That thing's gonna walk up and do a load of damage. Well, Argenta, I don't want you to be in the area when that happens.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay. Another volatile servitor. These things are the things I'm by far the most scared of, just because I worry about the damage they potentially could do. It just says volatile self-destruct. It doesn't even tell me what damage it does. It wasn't even attacking that guy and it hit him. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna move to here. then we're gonna... Did we just shoot this? Nobody's like hugely near it. Ooh, it's that big of a explosion. Okay. Good to know.
So shall my hand is thunder.
I mean,
My strike is ruin.
it's Ulfa, right? Ulfa can take a lot of damage. Probably.
Corpse play.
Move to here.
I challenge you.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, attack on it. We're gonna move to... Can I move to like just this spot, please? Thank you. And we're gonna do this. Well, let's do this.
I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
And then we're gonna kick
So
you.
it shall be.
Why not? Do I do this? I'm definitely doing this.
Wolf's reign.
Because taking a couple of hot shots like this feels like the right thing to do. But do I do this? No, I'm gonna save that. Ooh, a Vox skull. I don't think I've fought one of those before. Well, Argenta. Can Argenta get into a spot where I actually would want her to do something? She's definitely taking
You've got
this.
a problem. I've got a price.
And you know what? I think she probably wants this
I
as
can
well.
do that with the right incentive.
She
Am I
probably
getting
wants to
paid
voice,
for this?
voice the command. And you know what? Now that I've done all of that buff to her, I may as well just do this. Move to like here. I could run to
I'll
like
do
here.
it.
I go for a kind of... Oh, I can't even really go for a shot. I had one to do. Why can I shoot them, but I can't go for like a... Oh, I can do this kind of shot. Let's do that then.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Doubt is for the weak!
Strike is a prayer.
Reload
I'll
the
do
gun. And you know what? Let's take a
In
couple
thy
pot
light
shots.
I stand, and thy light I crave.
We're gonna take out this guy. By take out, of course, means double shotting him.
None can escape the Emperor's
That one's
justice.
down. Okay, next one.
Faith
This
without
dude.
deeds is worthless.
Bang. I think we're just gonna focus these guys again. Yeah, I think that was good. Can I take a hot shot? I don't think I can. I could move to like here.
Watch my
Move
back.
to like here. Take like... I can buff it. I'm gonna buff it. I like getting a kill.
I can do that.
Potentially 2 kills. Do I want to give Argenta another turn? She's not in the best actual spot to use the turn, so I'm going to say no. Ablard, old buddy old
I've
pal.
seen worse battles than this in my time.
Goddamn right you have.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Wow, I didn't get any ones? Oh, that's annoying. We're going to do this.
Victory is imminent.
Actually, we're going to do this for the movement, which is surprising. We're going to move you up to
Our
here.
foes reek of cowardice.
Yeah, that's all we're going to do with you. You're going to switch your weapon. Move up a bit.
At your beck and call.
Defensive stance,
It will be
bulwark,
done.
endure. And in fact, seeing as you actually can't take a shot at that point, no, actually no, that's not worth it. I want the chance that you parry. Combat Servitor is gonna hit me with that multi-melter, I think. No? Okay. Oh, there's like a secret way in here. I actually don't think I need that, but it's good to know. a volatile? No, not a
Let's
volatile.
make some opportunities.
Let me go deal with this thing then.
Who, if not me?
Who if not me?
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
I definitely
I'll
didn't
make
press
it
the wrong
happen.
button there. I mean, that's fine. That is also what I would want to do. But that really only doing. It's really. What have they got on them that's making it so that I do so little to them? Oh, they got a lot of armor. I guess that's the big thing. I'm kind of I'm used to doing a bit more damage than that.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Hmm,
Should have thought twice before
I
crushing
feel like I'm
me.
falling behind a bit here.
Who, if not me?
I like you using this early
I
on,
am his will made manifest.
as it just allows me to get like you get more use out of it if you use it early
I'll
on.
do it.
Oh, that was 100% the wrong thing to do. Why can't I dash around this?
Doubt is for the weak.
Weird.
I'll do it.
I don't think there's anyone I can even shoot
As
with
the
this
Emperor
now.
commands, I act.
God, I do nothing to this guy.
I'll do
I mean, I
it.
may as well take the shot. It's my turn again? Is that right? No, it's because I used the ability. Right, got ya. Ooh, good shot actually. Why are you okay, you just did a point blank me. Luckily your shot's not that good. If anything, that was a strict advantage, that fight. Okay, we want that dude dead.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Never said this, and you know what, it gets on my nerves because I've actively like been fine with the fact that you tried to.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
You tried to literally sell me out to a blimmin' Dark Eldar,
If I must.
and I was fine with that.
I understand.
All I ask is you give me a little respect here. Is that too much to ask? The Space Marine that generally are a bit more holier than thou than the average person gives me more respect than you do. Possessed Cogitator. Lightning Arc Psychic Scream. Summons 2 blue horrors after its death. What? The Cogitator summons 2 pink horrors after its death? Is that right? I could do this and it would be fun. And so I'm gonna do that.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
You know what? Faith with deeds, pretty worthless still.
As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Don't you just love it when it says it's 0% chance? And then you're just like, I've played this game enough now to know
I'll
that
do
when
it.
you say 0% chance, you don't mean 0% chance.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Because 0% chance means actually you do have
I'll
a
do it.
chance to
Escape the Emperor's
My
judgment.
Karabatide is strong!
like actually there is a chance. 0% doesn't mean 0%.
That
I find
is
this
for the
barrel.
weak.
Who's the mad technomat? Just a guy who... Oh, there's the possessed cogitator.
I hunger for battle.
I guess if I shoot him like this, I can't get the cogitator. I could probably kill this guy. That was 89% chance.
So it shall be.
80 blimmin' 9% blimmin' chance. And it failed 3 times. Can you imagine in a situation where you fail 3 times at 89% chance. And then failed again 3 times for a blimmin' 75% chance.
My strike is ruined.
Would you be happy? Because I'm certainly not happy. Try that one more time.
See how the wood succeeds.
One shot got through. One blimmin' shot got through. Jay, honestly, you're doing really good in this one.
Air is good for my lungs.
I guess you could give me another go, but I'm actually not within range, so it's probably useless.
Don't get too cocky.
Give it to Ulfa. I mean, you're still gonna give this to
Tell me
Argenta.
that it is done.
In fact, if you can give that to Argenta again, you can. Is it worth? And just sending it down to destroy the Cogitator? I do really like watching Argenta kill people. It's very funny. You know what,
Don't
why
get too
not?
cocky.
Oh, I should have cast move on her actually before doing it. Because it would be, then I'd have a lot easier task
I'll do it.
doing this. A couple of 0% chances there. It says 0% chance, but is it actually 0% chance? Oh, it's 82 if I angle it correctly. This. If I angle it like that, apparently I don't even hit my ally. Sure,
As the Emperor commands, you Emperor.
sure. Well, let's just
I'll
do
do it.
this. And then let's do this.
Doubt is for the weak.
And then let's do
I'll
this.
do it.
And then we're gonna try and get that attack that I somehow did again. Yeah, this.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Like, it's not doing a ton of damage, right? But also, it's not doing no damage. And I guess that's the important part, right?
I'll do it.
You, my
If these
Emperor.
servitors are surprisingly tanky. Like, I expected them to be, you know,
You've got a problem?
pretty
I've
tanky.
got a...
But the volatile ones die in one hit, and these guys take like
Don't get
7
too
or 8.
cocky.
Ablard, old buddy, old pal. Gonna move to here. You're gonna
At your
scream.
back and call.
Then you're gonna do the distraction thing on him.
Victory is imminent.
Then you're
I will
gonna
do my
do this. Then you're gonna do this. And then we're going to just hit him once.
At your back and call.
Because why not? Miss. Okay, 3 damage is probably the second best thing. Okay, 3 damage is probably the second best thing.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
God, that's a long range attack.
I'm ready for whatever comes.
I'm ready for whatever comes. Do 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 do
Feeling
do
a
do
taste
do
of what's
do
to come.
do. Wow, I am not doing a lot of damage to this guy. Well, compared to the other people here, honestly, I'm doing okay. I've got 30 stacks of Destroyer, which... What's that lowering it by? By 5% for every... I've got 30 stacks of something that does it by 5%. His armor's pretty low then, it should be. Why am I still doing almost no damage?
I'll see to it personally.
Is there another part of the mechanic that I'm not understanding? It definitely feels like that, right?
I'll make it happen. You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Yeah, and then you're gonna take a couple shots at me. If anything, you're just moving me closer for your other friend. Ah, never mind, you did 28 damage. I'm kind of scared of you now.
I move swiftly to strike.
Ooh. Let's go for the over
This
penetration then.
tedium is beneath me.
And
If
the
it
cool the
serves your
bowl.
cause,
And let's do this.
if I must.
We're gonna take a regular shot now. It didn't work. We're gonna do another shot.
If it serves your cause.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Argenta, do you want to go here or here? I think we need to shore up this side of the defenses.
in battle.
How does this do so little?
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen.
I mean, look at that. This is Argenta we're talking about here.
I'll do it.
Argenta the badass herself.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah,
That
sure.
is for the
68%
weak.
chance. Take it.
Strike is a prayer.
Alright, and then we're gonna move to like
I'll do
here.
it.
Not what I wanted to go, but you know what? We'll
As
do
the
this.
Emperor
Run and
commands,
gun.
I act.
We're gonna move to about like, you know what? Screw it.
I
We're just
will
gonna
bathe this battlefield in righteous
we're just gonna hide
fury.
here. Only it's only a 68% chance, but whatever.
Faith without deeds is worthless. My Emperor!
I do like how these dudes are just sort of here, but they're not like the big thing. They're just sort of also here.
The wolf is on the hunt.
I always feel like some of these percentage chance things, they just aren't, they don't feel like they could be right. Like, it feels like there's something you're missing, right? Can I do a charge then with a
So
gun?
it shall be.
Kick him. Yeah, that's what you get.
Cubs play. So
Say
shall
that. Take it again. Yeah, I don't think I want him in the team much longer. What is that thing even doing? I'm really confused at this point.
I know what I'm doing, usually.
Can you not use that cause line of sight? Okay, so it is line of sight. Weirdly.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Yeah. We're
Am
gonna
I
move
getting
you.
paid for this?
You're gonna move to like
God
here.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
And then you're gonna... You know what, let's give you an extra turn.
I hold all the cards.
Why not? Then you're going to proceed to... You just one-shot
I'll
this?
do it.
Yeah, just one-shot it. Okay, a bunch of pink horrors appear. We're just gonna get confident.
Doubt is for the weak.
I got a confident
Emperor
approach about this whole thing. Okay, there's blue ones there. Blue ones here now.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There's no longer blue ones.
I'll do it.
Let's try this again. Okay, now they're dead. And then
Doubt
let's
is
kill
for
this
the
one.
weak eradicated.
Apparently they somehow, these dudes apparently get their turn somehow in between my turn that I've gained myself. We're gonna ignore the fact of how that makes any sense. And instead, we're just gonna give her an extra turn where she'll use her movement to move out of the way of this guy.
I act.
And then I will proceed to shoot
I'll do
you.
it.
Okay, let's try that again. I'll
Faith
proceed to
without
shoot
deed
you.
can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And then we're gonna wildfire. And proceed to finish off the final
As the
dude.
Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
That's cool.
I'll do it.
There was enemies and now they're not. Everything is dead.
Doubt is for the weak.
As the God Emperor dictates, everything is blimmin' dead.
Faith without
See
deeds
that guy?
is worthless.
I missed. To be honest, didn't really expect it to hit anyway. What? What did I do? Do any of these get a chance to shoot? They don't. Move here. I don't have anything else to do. I guess you get
Don't
more
get too
resolve.
cocky.
I already have the ability to do this again. Yeah, sure. Your next turn, have this cool ability. Ablard, you move up to here. Let's do
It will
this.
be done.
Put your
At your
endure
beck and
on.
call.
Put your
will be
bulwark on
done.
as well. By
At your
bulwark
beck
I
and
meant
call.
defensive stance. And then we're just gonna repeatedly hit this dude, and by repeatedly I of course mean one.
Reduced to dust.
But that's all it needs. Yeah, you're screaming psychically.
Don't let your guard down.
I wish I had the dash that she has. Such a powerful
It's as good
ability.
as done.
Like I've got that, that's not bad.
On it. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Like these aren't bad attacks, but just having the ability to just go, I have a free move every turn.
Another
Not a
enemy
huge
down.
move, but it's a move. It's huge.
Who if not me?
But do you think there's ever a time where I'm playing a character that has endure that I don't instantly just click endure? It feels like it's just such an auto need to have up at all times. You know what?
I
Way to
understand
claim
your
that.
intent. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
And then we're gonna shoot this thing.
This tedium is fit to deal death with my hands.
And now all that's left is a blimmin' cogitator, which who cares about this thing? Right? I do. I care about this thing.
Guided by faith.
Reload
I'll
the
do
gun.
it.
I'll get some more dash going on.
That is not the Emperor's will.
And then that's it. Wait, is it this turn, this one? Next one just outmade by the soldier. Sure, let's do that. Oh, there's one here. I didn't even see that there was one here.
The fame-hungry come. Wolves reign. Cubs play. See how the wolf succeeds.
Charge it.
Wolves reign.
You like how this Space Marine can't beat a cogitator in blimmin' one-on-one combat with
So
what is
it shall be.
effectively a malfunctioning cogitator.
I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
I also kind of like how that corrupted cogitator arguably has like more power
Living on the
than
edge.
some bosses that I fought early on in the game. You know?
You've got a problem.
Am I gonna say it makes any sense? Of course not. But it is quite funny that that's a thing. Yeah, sure. Boost that as well. Gonna move over to this. I don't think this
I'll make it happen.
cogitator
You should have thought twice
has
before
a
crossing
weak
me.
spot, you know? But it's kind of
I'll
funny
see
to
to it. You never stood
think
a
it does.
chance.
Oh shit, does it only summon one because I've blocked all the other
On
entrances?
it.
That'd be hilarious if it's actually true.
Who if not me? Here's my perfect moment.
99 stacks of stronghold.
The best defense is a good offense.
No, you are staying in this corner.
Another enemy down.
Okay, maybe. Just yes, it is. That's literally what's happened. It can't. It had a problem summoning before because of what I did. And it's killed. It could have killed. It didn't though, sadly. Finish off the one that's hidden behind the
Your
cogitator.
end was inevitable.
Harry, attack back.
You never stood
Yeah.
a chance.
Yes. And Jay, can you take a pot shot at anything from where you are? Not really. No, that's useless. Yeah. I get any of you with it? I can get
I can
Argenta
do
with
that
it.
with the right incentive.
The
Argenta,
enemies
move
of
up.
the Emperor will be undone.
Keep moving up.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Because you've got more firepower than the Space Marine. In fact, you're just better than the Space Marine in almost every
sound approach.
in almost every version of it.
Target well struck. I will do my duty.
Sure. I kind of don't think I need to put
At your
anything
beck.
other than endure up. Yeah, I mean, I put
Victory
defensive
is
stance up.
imminent.
Oh, there's literally a
Taking
little way here.
calculated risk is
I didn't even
my
notice
second
this.
nature.
Oh, we're gonna do this. Take a pot shot at it, I guess. No. I didn't have the thing selected.
Another enemy down.
I made a mistake.
I'll make it happen.
I'll admit it. In hindsight, I should have put a load more buffs on Ablon and not got weirdly cocky. This random eternal fire attacks would have been much less of a problem.
I approach the designated position.
Oh, we can hit all three of them. Perfect. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do
If
this.
I must.
And then we're gonna shoot all of them.
Fortune favors the swift.
Fortune favors Taylor
If
Swift.
it serves your cause.
Not long. Bit weird you said it, Yvette, or whatever you Eldar. But you're not wrong.
Doubt is for the weak.
I shot the one that spawned right next to me that would have stopped me from doing any more attacks, which I find quite funny. I'm not sure how it's possible that this is 2%.
As the Emperor commands,
So I'm gonna
I
take the
act.
shot and assume it's lying. No, I guess it wasn't lying.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands,
Fine, we'll
I
shoot like
act.
this then.
Eradicate it.
I still think this stuff is bullshit, but
Doubt is for
Screw
the
it.
weak. I'll do it.
we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Run and gun. We're just gonna shoot this guy with a basic shot so that we at least get a kill. We're gonna do a little bit of moving
As the Emperor commands, I act.
and then a reload because I got one less.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
0 damage, mate. 0 damage, mate. Harry, take that. Apparently the pink horror, which you would think is weaker, is actually worse at melee.
Cowardice.
Don't understand how that works, but whatever.
Disgrace!
Can I move here now? Cool, I can. Screw it.
I will carve runes out of your bones!
There's only one enemy left.
None can do this but
Why do I... Is it because that's the last thing I attacked with? And so it automatically assumes that I'd want to do it with that?
shall it be? Cubs!
That's my guess at the very least. Gun. Why is this only summoned one pink aura? What's the logic behind that?
Fenris Hilda!
Never mind, both of those didn't work as I thought it would. Oh no, one's hiding behind the thing again.
I took care of this
Never
one.
mind, it's not hiding behind the thing anymore. Ooh, I can see the guy here. I knew there'd be a spot where I could see him. Okay. Can I just give
Tell
this
me, and it
Ulfar
is
an extra
done.
turn? And then Ulfar can probably just kill this shit. Ulfar? Is it Ulfar or Ulfar? I think it's Ulfar. You know what the worst part of fighting demons is? I always
One
bring
and
this
it's
up.
done.
But it's the fact that you don't get any loot when you kill them. Because they just turn into dust. Ooh, what's this? Servo key to auxiliary generator chamber. Okay. That seems pretty good. What in here? This was the secret area that I could have gone into. I didn't. And I don't regret it. I don't
Rise to the
think.
top, or get left
I gotta
in the
wonder
dust.
how quickly did they get all this iconography up? Did they have this iconography on the ship that came in to
A
invade?
job for me.
Demolition and tech use. I don't know who gets that, if anyone.
I always have
I
a
sense
backup
something
plan.
nearby.
A door. A door? Wait, don't I have a key to this?
Never doubt me.
Wow, I thought I just had a key for this. In fact, I might have had a key, but I still just did it anyway. Wandering Psyker. Huh. That feels like progression. Ooh, this must be pretty.
And done.
Ooh, Terox Slayer. If I look at her, how does it compare? Exactly the same, except the Deadshot takes 1 more AP and deals triple damage against large targets. But it's exactly the same weapon. Except for the dodge reduction. That's a bit niche. But I also think that the next big thing I'll fight is going to be a big boy.
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
The dirty, disheveled woman pays you no heed, lowering her head and looking at the ground with a genuine interest at something that either does not exist or is invisible to your eyes. Even at this distance, you can detect the distinct smell of ozone, too fresh for this stuffy room reeking of soot and industrial lubricant. The woman raised the maimed hand and almost absent-mindedly runs its 2 remaining fingers through her matted hair. Hey, can you hear me? I want to help. The woman jerks her head and transfixes you with a delirious gaze. Only now do you notice a reddish-black mark on her cheek, a many-pointed star, a symbol of chaos. The prisoner bares her teeth, but you cannot tell whether she does so as a threat or simply out of fear. Do not be afraid. Tell me, who are you? The woman hesitates, looking at you warily. At last she sobs and weeps and replies meekly, Stay away. In the Emperor's name, stay away from me. Her voice is barely audible, but you manage to make out the words. I don't remember how I ended up here. Don't remember what happened. There was a bright light, like from arc welding, and then the light reached out with its clutches. She moans and holds her head. The light, it's taken me over. It's everywhere. Already everywhere. The woman turns her head towards you and blurts out in an unexpectedly low and gruff voice, "Save me. Give me the Emperor's peace, please." May the Emperor guard your soul. A single blow is enough to end the Psyker's pitiful existence. You examine the corpse and with a start you realize the woman's facial features seem to have melted from extreme heat. Whoever or whatever had this poor creature in its thrall has now vanished without a trace.
Let us not dawdle.
Poor her.
Cast your eye there.
Yeah, I know. There's another bomb.
I better myself through my service. The Emperor favors
I'm not
me
sure
today.
why I'm here, by the way.
Keep your wits about you.
But look at the missions here. There's this one to be rather cool. And then there's this one. None of them ask for me to go into this area, you know? Fainting attack. If it's a melee attack, its target rotates 180 degrees. Okay. Is the logic you turn them around so you can get another lethality attack? I could see myself using this, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's the one I'd see myself using the most. What is the next one? I guess toughness is pretty decent, but perception is probably king. Exemplar. Do you have anything that I even really care for? The turn, instead of the usual bonus for versatility, you gain a stack of dodge and parry. It's already 4 more. Removes all slowed, but okay, that's pretty decent. I like that. I don't think I want any of the others. Do I want toughness on you or strength? Your strength is already ridiculously high. So I guess toughness is probably the king here. Ensnare the play. That's a trap. Any enemy enters the trap. Okay, that's kind of cool, but I don't think I could work with that. As trailed and finishes its turn. All allies gain against trailed enemies. Okay. It's an additional turn after the ally's turn with all AP and MP. If you kill it. Ooh, that seems insanely good. What? So I target the guy. But I have the trail on somebody. And then they kill him and I get an extra turn. I can shoot again. Ally attacks a target marked as prey. This attack deals additional damage and gains half of the common bonus to crit chance. Ooh, both of these are pretty good. I think this one I'm gonna get more use out of though. What do I want on you? Probably ballistic skill, but I can't choose that because I chose that before. Next is probably perception. Maybe agility would have been better actually. Until the start of the next turn, the Vanguard gains bonus to damage, bonus to armor pen against enemies within 2 cell radius. Additionally, when the ability is used, all allies gain the following ability. Okay. Force an enemy in the melee range to immediately attack. Not as good now that I don't have all the buff. Affected target takes 50%. That's good. That's just good. I can't do toughness, so I guess I do strength. Kick is not bad. I don't think I'd get a huge use out of it on her though. I don't think any of these are particularly good, so I'll take kick for the off chance that I can kick, then run out of combat, and then it's something, you know? What do I take on you? What's the secondary characteristic I should take on you? It's probably perception. I actually think I need a bit of willpower. Sign objective. Marks an enemy. If the enemy is killed by one of the allies, they gain momentum and a boost until the end of combat. That's not bad. I don't care about direct damage. Can I be using... Yeah, let's say this. You probably want fellowship. You've already got fellowship, so you probably want ballistic skill.
Is there money to be made?
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to actually be doing here, as I said before.
One and it's done.
But I'm getting a lot of loot,
A job for me.
and loot is good. Loot is...
This could be an opportunity.
Speak, Edvater.
Wait, is this a... Is this a trap as well?
Right there. Duty prevails.
Okay, Argenta,
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was
I don't need to know
blossoming
about the field of
nearby.
flowers.
A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and
Do
howling.
you reckon, while she goes on this rant again, do you reckon... Okay, I'm going to do a quick save here. And by quick save, I of course mean my normal level of save. Oh, Cassie's in that picture. Because I'm worried that this will start the main battle. And that was not my plan by coming here. My plan by coming here was to hopefully meet Doomscream or whatever his name is. I keep thinking of him as Starscream. And then I just don't care for him. Like I'm like, he's not going to be a problem because it's Starscream. And everybody looks at Starscream and it's like, he's just the butt of the joke. He's there when they want a Decepticon to lose, frankly.
What do we have here?
What the hell is this weird combo? Where am I? I'm here. Oh, so it's taking me back to the beginning. But what was the point in this?
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
I have a craving for some Fenris.
I'm restless. Onward.
Okay, where do I go first? I guess I go here. I move to here, I move to here, I move to here.
I better myself through my service.
And then we move to here, and then we move to here, and then... I guess we move... How do... Can we get past
Blessed be
here?
the road that we take.
We can. It doesn't look like it, but we can.
The Emperor favors me today.
There's another door here? Interesting. Okay, am I
Always
just
keep your eye on the
moving many
prize.
different blocks that the serve?
My pleasure.
Am I just removing loads of different blocks in the way of stuff? This door is just a door. Oh no, I found the key to this door. Right.
Rise to the top,
Pay attention.
or get left in the dust.
What am I paying attention to? Oh, there's a door here. There's a lot of secret doors in this place. Have you noticed? Weird. Arguably, what the heck is this? Is it a two-handed weapon? It's not. It's just a better weapon. Well, I mean, I don't know why
I
they had
always
that
keep
here.
my options open.
I guess maybe they make it here? They make a lot of things here. This isn't a new area. just an area I
Let
found.
us not dawdle.
You made a very weird sound that I got scared of there. I mean, we're just gonna go to the prayer room now. I guess that's the next place. Because this leads to about where I've already been. I guess I could check around here. But this was like kind of a
Always keep
secret
your eye on the
entrance, which makes me
prize.
feel like this isn't progression. But I could be completely wrong. I actually think, based on that like sort of mini boss fight that we did,
This is intriguing.
we might be in a bit of trouble once we're dealing with a proper fight. Possibly. Why am I
Damn
medicating?
it! I mean, just bad luck. A minor setback. One and it's done.
One and done after taking 2 blimmin' wounds.
Keep your wits
Oh,
about
no.
you.
What the heck? Word bearer, a rust stalker. You know what? This sounds like a great place to stop. Next time, we check to see if those 2 word bearers we fought before were the outliers, and in fact that these things will be very, very strong and we will lose to them. But I don't think that'll happen, because we're the best. But we'll only figure out that next time. Yes, I am incredibly bad at doing these end things. I'm not going to change with that, though. I never will. But I have had a lot of fun with this. I won't deny, and you probably, it's obvious because of how much I've been mentioning it. I'm pretty sad about losing that companion. They were like with me from almost the very start, and it just kind of pissed me off that this has happened. There's nothing you can do, though. It's the story, and I made sure... Well, I did say that I was going to keep to my decisions. I did try and backtrack on that, but it forced me to keep to my decisions, so... I guess I have to keep with them, you know? Anyway, we'll call it here. I will see you on Friday for probably more Neverwinter, honestly. I might actually change Friday to just be Neverwinter Day. Because I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Have a bit more... Have Monday go back to being the structured one, you know? I think that would be better. But I'll see you then. But until then, goodbye.